A big roar from the crowd as the game gets underway. A great atmosphere here. That's caught him. Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see. Here's Adriano. That's tidy footwork. Robin. They could open the score with a good cross here. And Lampard into the gloves of the keeper. Vieira. Figo!
Well dealt with by the keeper.
Here's Ricardo Carvalho. Possession maintained here. Good running on the ball.
A good cross should set something up.
Still with the ball in good attacking position too. And Robin. Drogba. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Can he create something here? They're in a good position down the right. Gets it. Wonderful defending there. Here's Ibrahimovic. 15 minutes gone in the first half. The ball still with them here. He's looking for a free man. Essien. Slipped through the gap. Finds himself in the box. Well, the defence did well to make up for the keeper's error there. Shevchenko. Good pass. So running off the ball for the cross. Threads it through the defence. The ball's out. Goal kick. Here's Ricardo Carvalho. And Essien. They're breaking out quickly here. Lampard.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
Here's Vieira. Won the ball well. 30 minutes into the first half. And Essien looking for support now. Drogba. Offside flag raised. He was just in an offside position then, so free kick to the opposition. Rakoba. And Dejan Stankovic. Bad tackle there. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. And Figo. Javier Zanetti finds his man. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Adriano. Here's Ashley Cole. And Lampard. Can he find a free man? Essien. Lampard. Stop the attack dead then. Can he find his man? Here's Javier Zanetti. Gets it. Can he find half a yard here? And Javier Zanetti. The defence has done well so far. Still stalemate with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. The keeper had his eye on it and saw it go wide of the left post.
Well, there's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry, though, they've just missed the goal.
Vieira and Rakoba. Will he test the keeper? The shot is deflected out off the defender. Lays it on the ground. Robin. The right-hand channel is an option. Here's a chance. Penalised for that challenge. Got his foot in. The first 45 minutes is over and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. What's your analysis of the game, Trevor?
My suggestion to them would be to play a bit wider and longer generally, and I think then they'll come out on top. But so far this play's been limited, Peter.
Neither side conceding a goal then, it's 0-0. The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks? They've switched sides for the second half. And he's got on the end of it. Well worked to win possession. Looking for space down the left-hand side. Decent cross there. Here's Drogba. Whistle's gone, and the assistant referee has his flag up. Just caught offside there. And Dejan Stankovic hung onto the ball in a good position. Still their ball, good attacking position too. Here's Drogba. Shevchenko. Oh, great defending there. Javier Zanetti. Here's Adriano. He continues his run down the right. Drogba. Shevchenko! And it's in the net! Goal! They've taken the lead. How do you see the game developing from here on then, Trevor?
Well, from the fans' point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back, content with things as they stand.
Win possession, the attack came to nothing. He's well beaten to the ball there. From way out. Off the frame of the goal again. I can't believe this.
Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
Down the left flank. Needs to test the keeper here. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Shevchenko. Went in and won the ball too. Rakoba! It's in! Goal! They're back on level terms with an equalising goal. That equaliser surely will have an impact, Trevor.
Definitely, it's going to give them a real boost, and we could see things change from here on in.
Here's Boularus. And he has a go from there. Yes, it's in! The slenderest of leads at 2-1 here. Dejan Stankovic. The defender cuts this one out. Ball one here. Figo. Adriano. Brought an end to the attack. And Javier Zanetti. Rakoba. He's scored one goal in this game. Rakoba. Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. It was a pretty good decision too. Almost 75 minutes have gone. He tries his luck. Got the shot in. And I think the goalkeeper knew it was on. Off target.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
That's their first change today. They certainly need goals, and this substitution tells us that the manager's intentions are clear enough. Shooting chance here. A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his. Here's Shevchenko. Drogba. Essien. Good pass. Can he find the target? He made... What a goal! Two goals up, 3-1 now. Here's Adriano. And Crespo. Still got a lot to do from there. Intercepted well. Drogba.
A perfect ball.
A good cross might give us another goal here. A strike. No, that was never going to go in.
Well, it was hit with plenty of pace, but just not on target.
Grosso. We're into the last 5 minutes. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Adriano into the side netting.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there.
Here's Terry. Boularuz. And Essien. Drogba. Get the ball back. Dejan Stankovic.
Well, that's just sloppy.
He could swing it in here. A sight of goal here. The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
I think if you go it alone like that, you have to finish it off properly. And that's not what's happened.
Slid through the gap. Will he find space for a shot? Dealt with the threat well. He's looking for support. Slices open the defence. It's in! They're just one goal down, Trevor. Do you think this will... There's the final whistle. A brilliant win. The players are ecstatic here. And so, of course, are the fans. It really was a magnificent performance today. A really lively atmosphere as we get underway. You can just feel the tension mounting. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Oh, great defending there. And Vieira. Javier Zanetti. Down the line. The keeper has to deal with it. Well found by his teammate. Vigo!
Safely stopped by the keeper.
There's no stopping him. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
Well, there's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry, though, they've just missed the goal.
The defender was quick to see this one. Into the danger area.
He did well, kept his eye on the ball and wasn't distracted.
Hold on to possession here. Slid through the gap. Here's Rakoba. He may whip the cross in. Inside the box now. It's in! Goal! They've opened the scoring. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Drogba. And Robin. What will he do from here? Drogba. Oh, it's in! They're back on even terms. We've had 2 goals here. It's level at 1 apiece. He's still going. Shevchenko!
Yes, he's off the keeper and out for a corner. At least he punched it out of danger.
It's into the face of goal. It's over. Well, he couldn't control the ball enough on the shot. And Cordoba. Javier Zanetti. He dribbles out to the right. Knocked out to the space on the wing. Dejan Stankovic. Fantastic goal. They're leading the game again. They have the slimmest of leads at 2-1. Robin does well to keep the ball. Shevchenko stopped him well there. Here's Robin. Drogba into the arms of the keeper. Vieira and Rakoba.
And the keeper has it under control.
Almost 30 minutes gone. Too obvious. No accuracy with the pass. Rakoba. Can he shoot? Here's Shevchenko. No, it doesn't pick out his man. Neatly threaded ball. Dejan Stankovic. Picked up by the keeper. Drogba. And Lampard. Slides a pass into the open space.
The right back's got to stay alert.
Opportunity here. Drogba. A magnificent goal. They're back on level terms. 10 minutes from the end of the first half. All square then. Everything to play for here. We could be in for a classic here. Ball given away. Here's Robin. Breaking through. Robin. And he was there. Astonishing goal. They've scored a second goal in succession. They form behind, Trevor. Can they come back?
Well, if they give their all right up until the final whistle, who knows?
Can he create something? Adriano. The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms. A difference of one goal here with the half-time break coming up. Dejan Stankovic. Win possession here. Here's Lampard. And they've got behind the fullback. Just needs half a yard here. Wins the ball, great defending. What a through ball. In the penalty area. Dived in recklessly, free kick awarded. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game.
I think that was a wise decision by the defender. He was quick on his feet there to clear it for a corner.
Can they make it? An equaliser could be on the cards here. Tries one from distance. Got the shot in. I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target.
Rakoba. Ball given away there. Play surges forward. What a save! Safely into the keeper's gloves. It's the end of the first half here. The players go off for a break. I wonder what words of advice their managers will have for them. How did you see that half, Trevor?
Well, I think some of the players will be disappointed by not being given the ball early enough. The play feels quite restricted. They'll be happy with the scoreline, though.
3-2 is how it stands. It could be a memorable game today. The second 45 minutes of football kicks off. How will this one pan out? No sign of any substitutions yet. Here's Dejan Stankovic.
It's an impressive one, too.
Dealt with the threat well. And Lampard. Drogba.
Well, this looks threatening.
Shevchenko! Well, he went for the shot, but it just wasn't good enough.
Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
Plays it through.
The defenders are constantly on the back foot.
Will he find the space? Dejan Stankovic. Amazing goal! They're right back in it, Trevor.
Well, now they've got the equaliser, I certainly wouldn't rule them out from grabbing the winner.
And Robin. Went in and won the ball too. Really stopped in his tracks there. Lampard. And Drogba. Still have it and in a good position here. Robin. And the rebound. Well, he'll never score with accuracy like that.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
Vieira. Here's Rakoba. Knocks it past the defence. Chance to cross. Could get a shot away.
The defenders are showing good concentration.
Here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. Drives it to the middle. It'll be another corner. It's into the face of goal. Booted clear. Shevchenko. And he wants it back. And he's having a dig.
And the keeper has it.
And Ibrahimovic. Here's Vieira. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Deflected by the defender. They're in possession, down the left wing. Can he shoot? Another chance. Quite remarkable. Were there any signs of them making this kind of comeback, Trevor?
Certainly they've looked sharper, their passing's been better. They've really stepped up a gear.
Dealt with that threat well. Vieira. Here's Figo. So it's an attack on the right. Slides it through. No, it doesn't pick out his man. Ibrahimovic. Dejan Stankovic.
Very difficult to time those moves, Peter. They were unlucky the diving header couldn't quite finish it off.
We've reached the last 15 minutes. Here's Lampard. Slices open the defence. Couldn't get it on target there. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
And Figo. Dejan Stankovic. The defence have been left flat-footed. Shevchenko. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face. Chaps it neatly. Ashley Cole. Got the all-important touch on the ball there. Tremendous through ball. And Drogba. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Ball one, good defending there. Will he get a shot away? Dejan Stankovic.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar. Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
Here's Robin. 1 minute is being shown on the board. Chance here. A good ball in, could win one back for them. Stopped him well there. Looking around for support. The whistle has gone and the match is over. Really put in the effort today to chalk up the win. Their supporters will be absolutely delighted with the way that they played too, and of course the result. They have done very well to come from being a goal down to win the match.
Oh, exactly, Peter. They've worked hard. Never gave up, and as a result, they've got their reward. A very fine display.
And they certainly earned that win. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me, Peter Brackley, to thank Trevor Brooking beside me.
Thanks, Peter. What a game it was.
The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. They're breaking out quickly here. Down the middle. Can he get the room he needs? Wasted opportunity, not on target there.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. A bad decision, perhaps.
Ibrahimovic is off on the long run. Slipped through the gap. And he swings it over to the target. Good attacking pressure there. Throw in a good area. He continues his run down the right. Can surely put it away. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. It's a save. The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for the corner.
They're applying the pressure with the corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal. Picks up the clearance, might have a shot here. They want another as they keep the pressure on. Drives it to the middle. It's another corner. They really need to make use of this. It's into the face of goal.
He almost made it.
The keeper made a fine save. Giggs. To the man in space. Brings it under control. The goalkeeper saw that was going outside the left post.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
15 minutes have passed. Here's Figo. No way through. No way through. Ball one here. Figo. Can he create something here? Stop the attack dead then. Down the right.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
Sturdy defence here. May have a go from here. And Cambiasso.
A perfect ball.
A really important interception there.
That was a superb interception.
Here's Figo. Wins the ball, great defending. Holds on to the ball. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. Will he test the keeper? Cristiano Ronaldo. It's in, brilliant. They're in front. 1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? And Adriano. Figo. Really stopped in his tracks there. 30 minutes into the first half. Recoba. Grosso might have run out of steam. Good running on the ball. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders look pretty relieved about that too. There's not a lot of support. Dealt with the threat well. Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward. Looking around for support. Will there be a goal here? Ibrahimovic! It's in! Goal! The goal pulls it level. A goal apiece, the score's level at 1-1.
That was a superb interception.
Here's Adriano. Well cut out. Cristiano Ronaldo. A lovely ball through. Stopped the attack well. And Cambiasso. 5 minutes to go to half-time. Opportunity on the right then from the through ball. Timely interception. Recoba. Kept it well, still on the attack. Will he shoot? Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Adriano. Now inside the penalty area.
Good tight defensive play there. You just can't give your opposition a chance on goal, and he knows it. Corner it is then.
Bends it in. The defender was quick to see this one. He's been brought down on the edge of the box.
The referee says it's a foul, but that was outside the box.
In comes the cross. And it's in! A stunning goal with his left. They've taken the lead. The momentum is shifting in this game. In first half injury time. They need to score 2 goals to win, Trevor.
But there's no need to be too desperate just yet. They just need to keep plugging away.
Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. Cristiano Ronaldo. The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. We kick off, and let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried on into the second. It's as you were for both teams, with no substitutions. And Adriano slides it past the defence. Finds him well. Park. Rooney. Really stopped in his tracks there. Here's Figo. Figo! Well, he didn't hit that one well enough. Not a bad effort, though.
Well, I think the ball swerved a bit, didn't quite hit the shot properly. He cut that one out very well.
Keeper's ball. Gary Neville. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That through ball has put the defence on the back foot.
Intercepted well.
Solid defending there and a good clearance.
And he takes the return. And it's a great attacking run down the left. Vieira. Here's Cambiasso. Couldn't put it away there, but not a bad effort.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
No, it's been intercepted. Ball one, good defending there. O'Shea. And Park. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Slid into space on the flank. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Through to the flank. Cut out well. The danger is snuffed out. Here's Alan Smith.
The ball has eluded the defence.
And Figo. Will this be a goal here? The ball's out for a goal kick. Ferdinand. And Giggs. Evra. Looking for support now. Rooney. Dealt with that threat well. And he's got on the end of it. Still with possession. They can attack from here. Rooney. And Alan Smith showed his defensive quality with that interception. Now it's a goal kick. Here's Samuel. Here's Javier Zanetti. Slides a great ball through. Yes! Oh no, the flag's up. So that goal won't count.
It's hard to tell. The referee certainly hesitated.
Alan Smith latched onto that through ball. Here's Samuel. Rakoba. Ibrahimovic. Flag was up, just called offside there. Good call though by the assistant referee. Here's Evra. Here's Giggs. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Into the danger area. Alan Smith. He scored. It's a valuable equaliser. They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. Figo. Snuffed out the danger. And Park. He dribbles out to the left. In possession and getting forward here. Maybe a loss of composure there. He sent it wide. So what a wonderful chance that was to get something out of this game.
Yeah, that's hugely disappointing, Peter. I think they knew the pressure was on them.
Here's Ibrahimovic. Yeah, he was offside there with a massive relief of the opposition defenders. Gary Neville. Good teamwork there, finds his man in space. Here's Giggs. And Ibrahimovic. Kept it well, still on the attack. Win possession here. It's through. Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. Here's Javier Zanetti. The referee has called for the end of the second half. The score's level. No winner after 90 minutes. Will there be one, though, after extra time? And the first period of extra time gets underway. Do you think they deserve that equaliser, Trevor?
Absolutely. A defeat would have been very poor.
They could take the lead again with a good cross. Will he shoot? Cut out well. And Recoba carries the ball through the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo is in the right place to intercept that one. Here's Vieira. There's not a lot of support. Showed his defensive quality there. Adriano. He cut out the pass. Well read. Still him. Well, he just leaned back and put that ball well clear of the goal.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
And Alan Smith. Rooney. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Alan Smith! No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post.
It's true that if you don't shoot, you don't score, but that wasn't quite good enough.
Here's Cambiasso. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. Well, great defending there. They're in possession down the right flank. Defensive lapse there. Ball stolen. Recoba. And Recoba. Here's real danger. We know he can deliver it well.
It was a good attack, but it was not what he wanted.
Not quite what he was looking for. Nothing to choose between the two sides, even after the first half of... So can we find a winner right at the death? Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. Runs with the ball towards the left flank. Here's Adriano. Cambiasso! I think the keeper could see that was going off to the right.
Well, it exposed a hole in the defence. He'd be sorry he didn't score.
Gary Neville. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he found his man. Can he make something of this? Will he find the space? He tries his luck. No, that was never going to go in.
Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
Here's Vieira. He goes on himself. Ibrahimovic. Figo. And Recoba. Showed his defensive quality there. O'Shea. Good footwork creates the counter-attack. This looks dangerous. Rooney! That's way wide of the target. Poor effort.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
And Ibrahimovic.
A perfect ball.
Ibrahimovic! It's in! Goal! They put themselves in front again. In the final minutes of... So has the game turned? Let's see what happens. Alan Smith, giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly. Ref blows his whistle and the match is all over. A brilliant win. The players are ecstatic here.